if I think about it, it makes me mad now. I'm going to leave that alone. I was getting ready to bring up an example. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm nervous a damn enough. I don't need to make myself more excited. Hold on just a second. I got another concept of, now you're supposed to see the 12 sons of Jacob's names and the 12 tribes of Israel. I'm supposed to deal with that. But what I want on this tape is enough information that sends you back to school, back to where the brother said, Noble Drawley said, study yourself, brother man, then go back and study yourself again. And you can't do that with religion. You need knowledge. And don't try to pray your way through it. You know, if you pray for help, your spirit's going to send you to a bookstore, so just save you $15 or $20 to go buy your book. You understand what I'm saying? You got to do the digging. You got to find out what that word means. You got to read that book. And if you don't understand it when you read it, go back and read the damn book again. You're the master, not the book. M-A-N, master, able and noble. Womb man. First man. My latest revelation is the clear fact. There's no great one because it's very so clear. It's a wonder how we miss it. I'm standing up here. You see me and you think that's all you see. You see my mother and you see my daddy. I look just like both of them. The only difference, my daddy had the beard, my mama didn't. You know, I looked in my own mirror, my own face, and scared myself, man. I thought it was my daddy. You know, I jumped back. You know, I'm talking about right in my, you know what I'm saying? We are the extenuation of those whose shoulders we stand on. See? Now you can be mad at your daddy, and a lot of brothers are, because he left home. But he gave you his genetics. You see? Mama did what mama will do as to whether daddy stay home or not. She took care of your ass and fed you and clothed you, wiped your behind, put you on the lap when you cried, stayed up all night and rocked you. This is what these children need to hear about that woman at home paying their bill, and they calling her B-I-H. You know, I'm glad I ain't no school teacher, because I'd be in jail for slapping 15, 20 little Negroes, man, you know. Stuff that just makes your blood boil, you know. To hear stupidity somehow pawned off as being hip, you know. But the problem is the lap. This is where you get taught who you are. Now say boy, say boy. Now boy means biological organism of youth. Now say man. Man means master, able and noble. Now say God. God means generator, operator, destroyer. You tell it to him before he learns his alphabet. Because his soul already knows it. But his brain can't hear his soul yet. All he can do when he's this big is see angels flying around the room while your ass in there acting a fool. You understand? Mama is first teacher. Mama is first God on her lap. Logical organism of youth. Now say man. Man means master, able and noble. Now say God. God means generator, operator, destroyer. You tell it to him before he learns his alphabet. Because his soul already knows it. But his brain can't hear his soul yet. All he can do when he's this big is see angels flying around the room while your ass in there acting a fool. You understand? Mama is first teacher. Mama is first God on her lap, on her breast. Horse, a great suckler. Not Jesus, blonde-haired and blue-eyed. That's Horus, mother and son. That's what Jesus and his mama represent. If you want to know why his daddy ain't down here with him, it's about the mother and her son. Now you want to know why black men ain't doing well on planet Earth? Because they are not doing well on planet Earth. They keep doing that to their woman. And God keeps doing this to our ass. If you really want to know why, there it is. You can't take the symbol of love and misuse it and then turn around and tell some other woman you love her. You ain't lying to nobody but yourself. You know you can't lie to God. He knows what's in our hearts. And you can't pawn off your passion for your heart. That don't translate heart to heart. SEX is not jump jump. SEX is spinal energy excretion. Excuse me. Inner. Damn, it just went right out of my E-N-E-R. Right. Okay, let me do it right here, man. Yeah. Well, I certainly taught a better lecture on the plane than I'm doing now.
We getting it.
Real good. The codex of SEX, spinal energy excretion, which is your spermatosa and your ovum that comes from here, travels up north to the brain, feeds your brain and your nervous system, giving you balance. And the golden vital libra inside the ovum and the spermatosa that generates your spinal cord and your brain. That's Chaim Abiff in Masonic lore. That's what gives you your physical power, a golden substance. You don't have to believe me. Tomorrow night or morning you get up, turn around and look at your sheet. It's yellow. That is, if you got off that night. You know, if you didn't, it's in your drawers. Excuse my vulgarity, but I'm trying to be clear here. Okay? You need that energy up here to coat, synthesize your nervous system so that you can function, so that you're not jumpy, your nerves shot after jumping Monday to Thursday and still think you got something to give up. And the next thing you know, you get off, don't be pulling all on me. Suddenly you mad at your woman. And then you get outside, how come I said that? How come I did that? What the hell wrong with me? You're empty. You're trying to run a car with no gas. What the hell are you understand? You jump Monday. You rest Tuesday and Wednesday. It takes 24 hours for the spermatosa to be made over. It takes 72 hours for it to travel up north. It travels up the spinal cord into the brain and then flows out to distribute itself throughout the physiological body if you want balance. Now keep on jumping every day and every night and look up and one day you can't remember your damn first name. You know what I'm saying? You think with this stuff. You understand? You're not a man. You're a God. God makes power. Your body creates this stuff. If you wonder if you're creative, you create this stuff. Just like your mama created you. She gave you that body in 9 months. After 9 months, you start making noise. Now that ain't no heavy revelation until you think about it. In 9 months, this woman made a human body, pulled it out of her body, laid it on a bed. 5 seconds later, that little seed starts screaming and hollering. And about 3 months later, it's getting ready to talk. You understand? If you're looking for a miracle, well, hell, you're sitting in one. If you want a reason to buy Mama flowers,